headlines. We've got Stephen Olikara joining us. Hey there, great to see you today.
Great to see you, Anna. Thanks for having me.
So Julia just outlined it perfectly for us there. The Supreme Court, they're rejecting Virginia's bid for that new voting map that was passed in its recent election. But Virginia Democrats are saying they can still win even without this block. Listen to Senator Kane.
The Virginia Supreme Court threw out the votes of 3 million people. But my advice to Virginians is, let's just do what we did last November. Last November in Virginia, we ran on the maps that they had drawn, not our maps, and we won every statewide office.
Senator Kane just brushing it away, saying it's fine, we're going to win anyway. What do you think is going to happen there?
Well, part of his message, I think, is important, which is saying the voters should have the power. And important for people to realize that in 2020, Virginia voters amended the state's constitution to reform gerrymandering. This was seen as a win for not only fairness, but also for the political reform community that had been wanting to terminate these gerrymandered maps. And now you see in a much more tribal environment in 2026, where voters voted to gerrymander the maps. But what the maps that will go to voters now in Virginia as a result of the Supreme Court ruling, are those fair maps, more fair maps that were put in place after the 2020 election. And that, I think, is important for voters to know that they really have the power to determine the outcome, which is the right way of doing things, as opposed to the politicians gerrymandering and manipulating these maps for their own purposes.
Well, we know President Trump, he's quite the campaigner. He's also very well known for energizing voters and getting them to go out to the polls. And so Republicans have been really relying on him to especially get voters out to the polls in these upcoming midterm elections. But the president did run heavily on lowering costs of everyday things like groceries, for example. Let's take a look at back at some of his campaign promises.
When you look at the costs of groceries, the cost of bacon, where it went up 4 and 5 times. Bacon. I don't order bacon anymore. It's too expensive. And we're going to get the prices down. We have to get them down. It's too much. Groceries, cars. A vote for Trump means your groceries will be cheaper.
And I went on groceries. It's a very simple word, groceries. When you buy apples, when you buy bacon, when you buy eggs, they would double and triple the price over a short period of time. And I won an election based on that.
But prices overall are now up 3.8% over the past year. So what do you expect us to see? Are we going to see Republican candidates trying to tie themselves to Trump or distance themselves from him?
I think Republican candidates still have to tie themselves to Trump because he's the most important force in the Republican Party. At the same time, this price inflation that's happening is a huge issue for voters. As Trump talked about in those clips back in the 24 cycle, this was a key issue that elevated his campaign. The Biden White House was saying that the prices are fine, the economy is fine, and we have a good economic record, and the voters didn't buy that. Now the reverse is true. The shoe's on the other foot for Republicans, where Trump is saying that the economy is doing great except for this Iran war that's driving up prices. And the voters say, you can't lie to us. We know that the costs of goods across the board are higher and our dollar isn't going as far as it should. And that's, I think, one reason why the Iran war has gotten unpopular and why Republicans will feel the brunt of these prices. And Democrats really do have a structural advantage going into these midterms.
Yeah, we've got the latest approval numbers, 36%. He's not in great shape in that arena there. A disapproval rating of 63%, according to Reuters, their latest Ipsos poll there. The president returning from Beijing, and now the administration is saying it does expect China to be buying, quote, double-digit billions worth of U.S. farm goods. But some farmers say more still needs to be done before we can celebrate. Listen here.
Last year they promised buying 25 million metric tons, which basically $10 billion worth of beans, okay? So far, they've only bought $2 billion worth of our beans, and we need all the help that we can get right now. We're having a real difficult time. The best ways that you could keep China from buying farmland is to have a strong agricultural economy in the United States. And when farmers don't have to sell their land, they don't have to worry about buying from China.
So a lot to chew on there. But what do you think? Is this all going to work to try to boost our American agriculture industry?
We don't know right now, because what happens at these big summits like we saw in China with President Trump and President Xi is a lot of pomp and a lot of fanfare, and the details often don't get figured out until months or sometimes years later. And so it gets all this media attention, but you don't see a lot of concrete things coming out of it. And that applies to our agricultural sector. I mean, the concerns that farmer was talking about are very real. I hear that talking with farmers here in Wisconsin. And yet, they can't bank on anything coming out of this China summit. The one thing that they can bank on is companies like Boeing apparently are going to get these massive orders from China for defense purposes. But for ordinary farmers, they didn't have, I think, as influential of a voice, shall we say, as major companies like Boeing did.
Yeah, with Trump saying double-digit billions worth of U.S. farm goods there, Beijing has not confirmed that. And so, you know, until these farmers see it in writing, they're just going to be wishing and hoping, it sounds like. Political analyst Stephen Olikara, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, on to this. President Trump announcing on True Social